What's up guys, I'm here with another video, and today I'm going to be going over my top WrestleMania attires that I want to see created into Ultimate Edition figures. But this is going to be my wish list. It's going to be my opinion. You guys might have a different opinion than me. I'm not really going to do them in order because I don't think that matters that much. But I want you guys to let me know what attires do you want to see, what gear do you want to see. But before I get this started, I am going to do honorable mentions, and these honorable mentions, I do think they're going to be Ultimate Edition action figures one day, but I think they're going to be exclusive because of the character and because of the moments. So let's get right into this. So the first honorable mention is going to be John Cena. I do like his black attire, or his black gear kind of with his shorts. I think it's pretty cool, and it is going to be one of his last matches in WWE probably, and he won the championship for the 17th time. This is a big moment, so I do see this being an exclusive Ultimate Edition down the line, and a really cool moment, so that's why I think it's going to be an exclusive. My last honorable mention, this is going to be my honorable mention because I don't really know how it works. All I know is I saw a patch on his gear, meaning he is going to get a WWE card in the future on Topps. And I know that TNA and WWE are working together. I also know that he does have a WWE shirt, a WrestleMania shirt, and also the Hardy Boys have WWE shirts whenever they were with TNA. So I don't really know how it works, but I would love for that to like extend to like the wrestling figure line. So I think that would be really cool. Maybe a TNA line might be pushing it, but if not, an exclusive Joe Hendry of this moment would be sick. Actually, before I get into this, I might have like a thumbnail of like custom action figures, and if I use any pictures, the creator is going to be in the description, most likely their IG, so if you guys want to check them out, if I do use them, if not, still read the description. But yeah, it's gonna be down there in the description if you want to go support them, because they probably make insane and amazing customs. All right, let's get right into this. And the first person I'm going to talk about who I want to see in Ultimate Edition form is going to be Lyra Valkyrie. You could do sculpted on hands that are like wings if you want to go that direction. If not, you can go in other rubber direction. But I do really love the gold and white gear. Any gold and white gear always pops in my eyes. So if they do make a Lyra Valkyrie Ultimate Edition, definitely has to be this. I think she deserves one. She's our Intercontinental Champion, and she's a new WWE Tag Team Champion. So it could come with 2 belts. I would really love if it comes with 2 belts. But yeah, I would really love to see this in Ultimate Edition form. Alright, and next on our list, we got AJ Styles. I feel like he's a superstar that deserves way more Ultimate Edition figures. It's insane that we only have one so far. AJ Styles was my first ever Ultimate Edition. That's when I first started collecting action figures, and I loved it. So I feel like this white and kind of like silverish, dark blue, royal blue, generally feel like he deserves another Ultimate Edition. And if you're going to give him another Ultimate Edition, make sure it's from WrestleMania and make sure it's a beautiful gear. And I feel like this gear really pops with the white and how everything just comes together. You could throw like a little white jacket like he wore in his entrance, and I feel like he deserves one. So yeah, let's jump right into the next one. And the next person that we're going to talk about here is going to be your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. I do really like this gear. I feel like he really wears like black and gold all the time, and it's been a while. So when he's wearing like black and white, it kind of looks sick, like kind of like Venom. And I do really like this style, like black and white shoes, a black and white like gauntlet. I think that's what it's called. And also, I think these are the pictures of the shoes. I could be wrong. I found them online next to like other picture of Roman Reigns. But I really love this. I feel like it's different, and it deserves an Ultimate Edition figure. Also, it's a WrestleMania moment once again, and it was a big WrestleMania moment. It was like a big twist that I really did enjoy. So definitely enjoy an Ultimate Edition action figure of this, because it's something different and unique when it comes to Roman Reigns. So I really love this. And the next one I'm going to talk about is this Seth Rollins. I do want to see this in Ultimate Edition form. It could actually be like an exclusive 2-pack, honestly, with Paul Heyman. But I want him to come with like 2 extra soft good robes. I also want him to come with like a flamethrower, and also you could add like an attachment of flames on it. Also, you guys see his gear. It's kind of like white and gold. It does have some gold marks on it on the side. And you know Seth Rollins with white and gold. We need another white and gold action figure of him. So I think this would be the perfect one. It's an insane moment. Also throw in those icy glasses. I think that would be pretty sick. But honestly, this is a must-have in the Ultimate Edition form because it was an insane moment. And the gear was literally amazing and beautiful. So there's so much to add. So definitely need this in Ultimate Edition form. And the next superstar that we have here is going to be Io Sky. I really loved her entrance gear. You could do like a Cody Rhodes type of Ultimate Edition where like you have extra arms and extra pieces for her entrance robe, or you could also go with soft goods here. But also she has to come with the WWE World Women's Championship, and I feel like if they do this gear, they need to get the color apps completely right, because the yellow kind of highlighter color looks amazing, and I love how it came out on the gear. So they definitely need to do this right in Ultimate Edition form. She hasn't had an Ultimate Edition, so I feel like why not make one of like her WrestleMania moment, and it was such a good wrestling attire, so definitely feel like this should be an Ultimate Edition at some point. And next we have Logan Paul. Love him or hate him, his action figures are always like flying off the shelves, I feel like, and this gear is really sick. We are going to get another Ultimate Edition of Logan Paul, but I feel like this one will also be a great addition in the Ultimate line, just because the colors are really like toyetic. I feel like it gives off that vibe, like a toyetic type of wrestling gear. So I really love to see this, especially in the Ultimate Edition line. Throw in the vest that he wears out to the ring. Also, not only is it toyetic, but I feel like it's a really sick gear. I feel like the colors go together really perfectly. But now let's talk about the next one. And the next Ultimate Edition I want to see is going to be Dominic Mysterio. I want him to come with like a cloth good jacket like he came out with. I don't know the proper name for it. Also another head sculpt with him wearing a mask. And also it would be really cool if they included the mask, like where he could like put it in his like hand, etc. Also for the shirt that he has wrapped around him, it would be cool if we get a cloth good one. I feel like it has to be cloth good since it's going to be in the Ultimate Edition line. It could either be one that you just put on through like the bottom, or it could have Velcro on one side. I think that would be really cool. And also you're gonna need to add the Intercontinental Championship. But what a moment for Dominic Mysterio, and he definitely needs this in Ultimate Edition form. I really love the gear too. The white and like the black skeletons are really sick, so I really love to see this in Ultimate Edition form. And next we got to talk about Penta. So I wanted to come with the soft good jacket. It's not really my favorite jacket, but it is going to be WrestleMania themed, so I am going to really enjoy it. But I want to talk about his gear. I really love his gear, so I feel like this should be an Ultimate Edition. I love like the black, the green, and the gold. It goes together really well. It reminds me of a Power Ranger. And the back of the logo, like the O or the 0, looks like a Oregon Ducks logo for some reason because the colors. But I really enjoy this in Ultimate Edition form. I feel like the colors just go together so well, and it reminds me of a Power Ranger, and it's a really toyetic gear, so I really love to see this in Ultimate Edition form. And next we have Cody Rhodes. So he did lose the championship this night, but I still really love this gear. I love it. It comes with like interchangeable hands from his entrance robe, I guess. And I really love a mask made like this in the Ultimate Edition form. Also, just throw in the championship, because why not? He did walk out with it. But I really love this gear, and I especially love the mask. I think the mask was insanely good. And like we had Ultimate Edition, we had 2 Ultimate Edition Cody Rhodes that are going to be like exclusive, so why not add another Ultimate Edition in the regular line? And this gear would, with the mask, would fit perfectly in that regular line. The gear is amazing, so let's get it. And here we have Jade Cargo. So we haven't had an Ultimate Edition of her. She is kind of new to WWE in a sense, I guess. She had a couple matches. This is her second WrestleMania, and I love the gold, and if they could get the gold on point, I'll really love to see this in the Ultimate Edition form. And I honestly just think like the lightning on like her like ribs and like on her like neck kind of are just insane, and I really love to see this in Ultimate Edition form. But now let's go on to the next one. Also throw in a soft goods like her entrance, like her little crop top. I think it'll be pretty sick. But now let's go on to the next one. And next here we have CM Punk. I feel like this would be like perfect for the regular line Ultimate Editions. We are getting one with his like black and pink gear, which is really sick, but I feel like we need a lot of CM Punk Ultimate Editions. And I really love if he comes with a soft good jacket, like just a regular gray one, and also the shirt that he wore out to the ring. And I feel like this gear would be perfect in Ultimate Edition form. The yellow and the white with the black just looks perfect together. So I'll definitely pick it up if it comes out in Ultimate Edition form, but it has to be in the regular line. And I feel like this is another WrestleMania moment, and he had his main event, so this has to come in an Ultimate Edition form because he finally got his main event, so this has to be Ultimate Edition. And we're almost down to my last ones, but I feel like Damian Priest has to get this in Ultimate Edition form. I love like his entrance, like gear that he comes out in with like the wings. That was pretty sick. So I love to see that in like, I don't know, maybe soft goods, but I don't know how you're gonna make that into soft goods. So it's a really difficult task, and he doesn't really come with like arm pieces. So like in his entrance, so maybe it's gonna be like a kind of like a Undertaker style rubber goods, I don't know, but this has to be Ultimate Edition form. I really love the black and the gold, like they go together really well, and I honestly really enjoy watching Damian Priest wrestle. So this has to be in the Ultimate Edition line. He only had one Ultimate Edition line, but I feel like this should be another one. I just love the gear and I love how it looks, but I don't know if it is gonna be Ultimate Edition worthy for the guys in Mattel and for you guys. So let me know what you guys think about this option. But I genuinely really like it, and I really love the gear. It kind of reminds me of like the Seth Rollins black and gold gear, so that's why it has like a warm spot in my heart, I guess. Once again, I don't know how you guys are going to feel this, but I have El Gran Americano. I love his gear. I love how it came out. You're going to throw in a cape in the soft goods direction, Ultimate Edition form. Going to throw in a mask and maybe an extra head when he's revealed who he is. We have no idea right now. But I generally love when wrestlers wear masks. I love when The Miz did it when he came out and like won the ladder match, I think. I loved when CM Punk did it. I don't know why. I just love it. And I guess like it kind of reminds me of Power Rangers in a sense. It reminds me when I was younger and stuff. So I really love when wrestlers do this. So yeah, if I love it, I'll definitely want to see a Gran Americano in Ultimate Edition form, and the WrestleMania gear is a perfect way to just do it. But yeah, let me know your guys' top 5. I'm really curious to know. That's going to be my last one. I really hope you guys enjoy this. Don't forget to drop a like and a comment, and leave me down your opinions on what you guys are going to want to see out of these. Like, which Ultimate Editions do you want to see created with the WrestleMania 41 gears? But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. Leave down your top 5, your top 10, your top 15 even. Let me know what you guys think. I know there's some wrestlers in here that you guys are not going to want to see in Ultimate Edition form. And I know there's a lot of wrestlers that you guys are going to want to see on Ultimate Edition form from this list. So some of you might like, some of you might hate, but leave down in the comments and let me know. But anyway, guys, until next time, I am out. Peace.